Hello everyone out there in internet land. Welcome to an edition of Multiculturalism Stand from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. In the last couple of days we've had the news has been breaking about a cultural practice where the infant girls being carried in their mother's stomach are being aborted because of the fact that they are girls. These certain cultures here in Toronto prefer boys as opposed to girls. So a large number of girls are being aborted before they come to term. This, of course, has its own difficulties further down the road. But speaking to the practice as it stands in multiculturalism, this practice never really existed prior to a sizable Asian community coming to Canada. This never was a problem here. And I believe, as I think many of you will, that it's immoral and wrong to abort girls simply for, and it's also really messing with nature to abort females. However, this is a cultural practice, and as so, it might even be politically protected as a cultural practice under multiculturalism. So is everyone out there who has decried this practice as wrong and abhorrent incorrect? Because again, many months ago, if anyone, or in other situations, if anyone were to say, well, cultures are not equal, everybody would stand up and smack that person over the head and say, how dare you? Because we know cultures are equal. But yet here we are today discussing a cultural practice that many in the newspapers are calling wrong. I say there's somehow a little bit of hypocrisy there, because I believe that cultures can be inferior to others and some can be superior to others, and that not all cultural practices are equal, because a culture is what? It's a group of ideas, as in we have the French philosophers, we have the Greek philosophers, we have science, we have music. All of these ideas come together to form a culture. Do we like the music of all of the cultures? Do we like the philosophies of all of the cultures? Do we like the religious practices of all other cultures? Do we want those practices and ideas here in our society? Perhaps we do. But as you can see from this latest episode of Killing the Little Babies, we're saying we do not. Therefore, this is an answer to a question which was posed 10 and 15 years ago, which is, are all cultures equal? Apparently they're not. And we're coming to that stark reality today. So let's wake up before we come to other stark realities and start saying what we want to say and what we need to say, which is, let's revisit this idea of multiculturalism before it's too late. Unless, of course, you want to celebrate the killing of infant little girls before they're born. Yay, cultures are equal. Let's celebrate all cultural practices.